what can you do with those pieces of paper that you made on your jelly plate that didn't really turn out the way you wanted them to? Well, you can put some more layers on them and then turn them into a lovely little book like this. So if you're interested in knowing how I did that and how I created these papers, then why not carry on watching this video and I'll go over it step by step for you. So I have to confess, I've got lots of these papers. These are all from my folder of doom, and they were experiments that didn't go completely the way I wanted them to go, but nonetheless they're papers that I can use to demonstrate what you can do with the papers that were in your folder of doom that were almost abandoned. So let's see what's going to happen when I start to work on these. Who knows? Could be an absolute disaster, but we'll have to wait and see. So okay, I've grabbed some stencils. Some that I've used occasionally, some that I've not used at all, these swirly whirly ones. So let's see what we can do with this. I'm going to get out my big jelly plate and I'm going to do the kind of patchworks on them. So that's the intention anyway. Could all go horribly wrong. So I've got my brayer. I've got just a variety of sort of ochres and oranges and ivories. I'll put those to one side. I'll start off them, and obviously Payne's grey, which has to be used. This plate has got some magenta on it, but that's fine. So let's start off with some yellow ochre. So I quite like what's happening here on the jelly plate. So I'll put some matte medium down and some wet strength tissue paper on top. So we're just on our first round here and we've not even got to the ugly stage yet. So we're building layers, just layers on top of layers, and this is where we are, whoops, up to now. So nothing very good happening at the moment. These are just being dulled down a little bit, but yeah, that's definitely going through the ugly stage. But I'm not going to give up. This is just the very, very beginning, and some of them will be fine, some of them will be even more hideous than they were when they first started out, but let's carry on going because it gets very, very exciting. So while this continues to dry, I've just put these to one side because I quite like the way that that's going. I'm not too bothered about that one, that's okay. These two really need to be, these three really need to be worked on, so put those to one side. But yeah, these are going the way I want them to go, in particular that. Okay, so we might swap some of these stencils out a bit in a few minutes. We'll see. Oh. see what's happening on here. Okay, so I've pulled this tissue paper off. I don't know whether it's actually wet strength tissue paper, but anyway, most of it has come away okay, and I'll let that dry. I put it to one side, but I'm super happy with that. Really, really happy with it. And here's the thing. If I hadn't been playing around and using these stencils and these papers from the Folder of Doom, I would never have got that beautiful ghost print from off this plate. So, you know, sometimes things don't go exactly the way you want them to go, but there's always a bonus. There's always something somewhere that surprises you, and that was a real surprise. It's beautiful. Right, let's go with this one. Oh, that's pretty hideous, isn't it? Never mind. Right, I'm going to let this dry, and I'm going to get some paper to pull this print. And don't give up on this one. It'll be okay. Promise. I'm going to try with some ivory on top of this. So that's very nice indeed. I'm going to put that to one side as well. Don't forget your roll-off papers can be absolutely super too. Now then, just look at that. That's the one that we almost gave up on. This is just dulling this down again, which is great. This is cyan blue. Let's go. That's interesting. This is building up to be quite nice as well. So this is pretty much touch dry, so let's go with some ivory. So another lovely background print. So as you can see, I'm not getting rid of the background there. I'm going to leave that on. Use the roll-off paper. This is newsprint. I'm going to let that dry again, and I'm going to go over this with some more ivory. another really nice ghost print. Put that one to one side. I think the ghost prints are winning at the moment, folks. So that's the end of my Gelli Plate session. Just using papers that were sitting in my folder of doom and they were really pretty hideous. Now some of you might think, well actually Joni, they're still hideous, but these will be absolutely fantastic as little bits and pieces for my collage. Obviously I'm not going to stick that into a frame and turn it into wall art, but there are areas of it that are really, really nice. So here we have what I've produced today, and some are successful, some not so much. But there are areas on each and every one of these prints that I really like, and I absolutely know that I'm going to be able to do something with them collage wise or junk journal wise in the future. Some are like this, which are rather faded and grungy, and others, well, I think it speaks for itself, doesn't it? And these are the roll-off papers, and again there's some merit in these. They are really, really good as backgrounds. So you could either turn it over and use this part here, which is really, really bold. But for me, the triumph of today wasn't so much working on the folder of doom papers, but because I did work on the folder of doom papers, I was able to produce these. Now this is very, very delicate. And because I wasn't very patient and I was filming, there's bits and pieces that have been left behind on the Gelli Plate, but nonetheless, I just think this is gorgeous. I really do. And here are some of the others that I pulled from the Gelli Plate as ghost prints. And these will turn up again in my videos when I show you what I'm going to do with these. So, what comes next? Well, what comes next in the next few weeks or months are going to be videos showing you what to do with these pieces of printed paper that you've done on your Gelli Plate, and what you can make with them for either your junk journal or cards, all manner of things, tags, making your own little book. There's so many things I can show you, but what I wanted to show you straight away was that you can work on your unloved papers in your folder of doom and produce some really, really nice prints to work with. So please join me on my rescue mission, and I hope to see you again very, very soon. So thanks for watching, and bye for now. Bye bye.